stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there.
Thank you for joining me today, Charlie. I know you're in high demand, so I want to just thank you for choosing to speak with me exclusively about your next endeavor.
That's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go!
Of course, and you've told me off the air that you've been chosen to be deployed with an elite special forces unit in Afghanistan. Charlie, this is vastly different from anything that you've ever done in your life. You played a soldier in Platoon, but that was just acting. Can you tell us here today why you've been chosen for such an enormous mission?
Because I'm me. Because I'm me, I'm different.
But how so? What makes you stand out from a soldier that's been training his whole life?
I just have a different constitution, I have a different brain, I have a different heart, I have a different, I get tiger blood, man.
Well, that actually makes sense. I can see how tiger blood would be an asset in desert terrain like Afghanistan. Now, if I may, can you tell us here today exactly who has given you your orders to deploy?
It's oftentimes says unknown, but occasionally, a giant marquee name comes through on your caller ID and it's like, winning.
Let me make sure I'm hearing this correctly. These are very high-level players, very important players. Are they coming from within the Obama administration, or is this a private contractor, perhaps?
Can't do that right here, because that means I have to expose people, and regardless of, what tomfoolery or skullduggery they rolled in with, I can't do that. I don't roll people.
Come on, Charlie. Who's giving you your orders?
Again, I cannot speak about things that are sort of, that's really nobody's business. I think you know the answer to that,
Okay, fine. I'm not going to press you on that issue anymore. If you can't tell me who you're reporting to, are you prepared to share with me what your strategy will be in Afghanistan?
Duh. Winning.
Okay, but isn't that just a little bit simplistic?
Winning.
Yeah.
Winning.
Okay,
Winning.
yeah.
Winning.
Yeah.
Winning.
Okay.
Winning.
So winning.
Winning.
So winning is what you want, but how do you define winning? What does that mean?
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
What can I say? You're so full of bravado, Charlie. I mean, I can practically see the testosterone oozing out of your body. So winning is the key in Afghanistan. Do I have that correct?
We just win.
All right, I'm glad we have that cleared up. Are there any particular tactics that you plan on employing against the Taliban? They've proven to be formidable opponents.
No, I just have a couple of rules. I don't know if it's a strategy.
What type of weapons do you plan on using?
I use a blender, I use a vacuum cleaner, I use
Those are very interesting choices. I know you have to consider unusual methods, so as long as you say those weapons will work, I'll have to take your word for it. You are, after all, a master in the art of war.
Well, we're definitely a war, yeah.
In your opinion, Charlie, what is the purpose of the war at this point?
Well, the war is that they're trying to destroy my family. And so I take great umbrage with that. And defeat is not an option. They picked a fight with a warlock.
A warlock. How exactly does a warlock behave on the battlefield?
With zeal and focus and violent hatred. You either love or you hate. You live in the middle. You get nothing.
Profound. Just one question to ease my curiosity, because I don't know that much about warlocks. Are they immortal? The reason I ask is because you seem like you have no fear of dying whatsoever.
Dying's for fools. I'm too smart to do that. So, I'm sorry for the guys that happened to, but, you should have read the directions before you showed up at the party,
So you have never worried about dying in Afghanistan, not for 1 second?
No, because I'm not going to, period, the end.
Okay. Charlie, it's been suggested that you may not have the depth of knowledge to fully understand the enemy.
Just the gibberish of fools.
I would never say such a thing, but other people are whispering,
Duh.
I don't know about Charlie.
Nah, they don't know me.
Can you let everyone know that's listening today exactly what you think of the Taliban?
Radical people.
Okay, that's 2 words. Can you explain a little bit further?
Fools. Trolls. Weak. Defeated.
Anything else?
Take it or leave it.
But Charlie, this is a complicated issue. There's so many dimensions and nuances to consider geopolitics.
Shut up. Shut up. Stop. Move forward.
This is ridiculous. You're not answering any of my questions. You think you can just sit here and just answer with glittering generalities and that's going to suffice? Come on, give me something here, Charlie.
I'm sorry if I offended you. I didn't know you were I didn't know you were so sensitive. Sorry if I offended you. I didn't know you were going to take your little ball and go home and punish everybody in the process.
I'm not going to leave, but if you keep dodging my questions, there's no reason for this interview to continue.
People are begging for an answer to these questions.
Yes, they are. That's why we're sitting here right now, but you're not offering me much.
Take it or leave it.
I'll take it for now, but you gotta work with me a little bit here, Charlie.
I expose people to magic.
Okay, let's change gears here, and let's talk about why you decided to make this extreme transformation from an actor to a super stealth soldier. Isn't this just continuing your pattern of out-of-control behavior?
I don't know if I'd call it out of control. Just the choices I was making were not leading to the results that I wanted. So I woke up and said, dude, you're 45 with 5 kids. Let's do something different because this thing is boring. I got bored is what happened.
If you were to pen a script 5 years ago, could you have ever imagined that you'd be sitting here ready to deploy to Afghanistan and to defend America?
I will not believe that if I do something, then I have to follow a certain path because it was written. And it was written for normal people. People that aren't special. People that don't have tiger blood and, Adonis DNA.
Now we're getting somewhere. I agree. You're definitely cut from a different cloth. But I'm curious about the timing. Why now? Is this some sort of publicity stunt to cast yourself in a positive light? I just don't get it. Can you clear up the confusion a little bit? You've been a very vocal critic of the United States government in the past. Why all of a sudden do you have such a strong love for your country?
Yeah, no, it's just I woke up and decided, I've been kicked around, I've been criticized, I've been like the aw shucks guy with like this bitch in rock star life, and I'm just finally gonna completely embrace it, wrap both arms around it, and love it violently, and defend it violently through violent hatred.
You're going to defend the country violently through violent hatred?
That's how I roll. Period. The end. Defeat is not an option.
Are you angry?
I think my passion is misinterpreted as anger sometimes, and I don't think people are ready for the message that I'm delivering, and delivering with a sense of violent love.
Violent love, violent hatred. It's sort of confusing. I'm not sure I follow. Am I right in questioning your mental stability? You've been through so much trauma lately. How are you holding up?
I blinked and I cured my brain. That's how. Everybody has the power. It's because everybody, can't is the cancer of happen. Can't is the cancer of happen. I can't do it. The Nike slogan doesn't say, just try it. Oh, okay. Just try it. No, just do it, man. It's exciting. It's exciting. I've come back from a place that, people can put labels on it and they can figure all this stuff out. They can try to normalize it. Boring, stupid, and that's fine. But for me, it's I've just answered to a higher calling, and it happened in the blink of an eye, and I'm totally excited by it,
Good luck to you, Charlie. I certainly thank you for your time, and I sincerely hope that you and your team prove all the naysayers wrong.
We win so radically in our underwear before our first cup of coffee, it's scary. And if people think I'm insane, or they don't think that what I'm saying is true, then I have no interest in their retarded opinions. I really don't, I'm going to live my life the way I want. I'm going to win inside of every moment, and they can just find the most comfortable chair in their small house and sit back and enjoy the show.
We'll all be watching, Charlie. Thank you.
Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up, and they stay there.